Katie Castle is the daughter of Lee Castle, the founder and CEO of Castle Fashion. She is a fashion major, and when she graduates, her estranged father asks her to come work for him. She reluctantly accepts when no one else will hire her. However, Kate's stepmother, Elise, and her two stepsisters, Simone and Tanis, conspire to keep her from rising in the company and ruining their plans. Instead of letting her design, they put her to work cleaning and sorting a large storage room filled with years of untouched buttons. Working next door to the button room is shoe designer Daniel. They talk and instantly take a liking to each other. He encourages Kate to keep working hard, and she will eventually make it. Inspired, she draws a design to improve on Castle's boring attire. But Simone and Tanis steal the design and take credit for it. Impressing Lee, Elise and her daughters eventually succeed in running Kate out of the company by framing her for leaking designs to Castle's sniveling rival, Frost, with the help of her godparents, Bella and Richard. She disguises herself as a man named Nate and re-enters the company, this time as a designer. Nate quickly impresses Lee with more vintage designs, similar to those of Kate's late mother, which Castle had built its foundation on. He quickly becomes Lee's star apprentice and buddies with Daniel and design assistant Maurice. Faced with the dilemma of Nate being invited to the fashion ball by Lee to present the fall lineup, and Kate being invited by Daniel, she decides to go as both. While changing disguises in a storage room, she overhears Elise and Frost conspiring to steal the designs and framing it on Nate. Nate runs up to tell Lee, but Elise has already convinced Lee that it was his doing, and he is fired. Upset, she runs out of the ball and leaves. But not before Daniel realizes Nate is really Kate. Feeling his company is ruined, Lee prepares to sell Castle to Frost. But Daniel and Maurice come to Kate with a plan. Simone and Tanis follow them and discover her secret, but she tricks them into modeling the fall lineup at the press conference. Nate shows up at the conference just before Lee announces the deal, and with the help of Daniel and Maurice shows him that it was really Elise and her daughters that were stealing designs and conspiring with Frost to overthrow the company. They reveal the file of the fall lineup that they had stolen was a fake, as proven when Simone and Tanis walk in modeling ridiculous clothing. Kate reveals herself to her father, who makes up with her and fires Elise and her daughters. 6 months later, Kate is dating Daniel and is now a head designer at Castle, which has become a thriving business again. Elise, Simone and Tanis are forced to work for Frost, who puts them to work sorting years' worth of untouched buttons.